You're in this jersey.
I'm in the jersey.
And I've seen you in this jersey on several occasions. Can you tell everybody watching, what is the importance of this jersey?
So here's the story behind the jersey. So back in 2004, there was a conference in Iowa. I thought it would be cool if I stood out at this conference. So I thought I will wear a football jersey of my favorite football player, Art Monk. And that way, if wide shots or whatever, I could say, hey, there I was standing in the crowd because I'd be the only one wearing a football jersey. Well, we ditched the conference to go storm chasing. And we drove down to Oklahoma, saw 3 tornadoes. Hey, cool, whatever. So a couple months later, back in May 2004, May 10th, I went out on a local chase in Colorado, normal people clothes.
Missed like a million tornadoes.
So I said, you know what? The jersey brought me luck. I'll wear that on my next chase. May 12th, 2004. 7 tornadoes right here in Kansas. May 24th, did not wear the jersey. We busted hard. May 29th, 2004. I wore the jersey. 15 tornadoes. I've worn it every single chase since. The number, not the jersey. The jersey's kind of been cycled out for t-shirts. But the number 81 is my good luck charm. And I've worn it ever since.
Meet Tony Laubach. Catch him on KAKE TV Channel 10 News or on his YouTube channel, Chasing Tornadoes Along the Midwest. He and I share this hobby, so we have a lot to talk about on this episode of Cruising with Kirk. Hey guys, Kirk Short here with another episode of Cruising with Kirk. Today I've got a good friend of mine, and as you'll learn here, a fellow storm chaser, albeit he's on a whole different level than me. I just figured we'd go take a little bit of a cruise around Wichita, not chasing tornadoes, and talk a little bit. So this is Tony Laubach.
How's it going?
And he is with KAKE Channel 10, and he's one of our meteorologists. And then you also have your storm chasing.
Yep.
So let me go ahead and back out of here. We'll drive a little bit and learn a little bit more.
Sounds good.
Awesome. What is it about weather, if you could sum it up in a few words, that just excites you?
Never knowing what you're going to see. You never know. I mean, any day you can go out and see any number of things over and over again. Every tornado is different. Every supercell is different. Every hailstone is different. I love to travel. I love being on the road. You go chase a hurricane, you park yourself in a spot for 3 days, and you sit there.
Okay.
You don't get the luxury of being out on the road, going out and seeing new towns, seeing new things. You know, you put the same supercell in 50 different locations, it's going to look completely different each time, even if it's the exact same storm.
Gotcha.
So you have all that mixing in. I think for me, you know, I always had passion for weather. Grew up taking road trips with the family, and it just all intertwined, you know, and the media was a big thing for me. It encompassed everything that I ever wanted to do in life in one convenient little package.
So let's shift to meteorologist.
Okay.
I am outside right now, and actually meteorologist is probably not the best term for you. As a weatherman.
Okay.
You're a weatherman, right?
Yeah, I always call it weathermanning. It's the part of it is the part of the job. I am a meteorologist. I've got a degree. But I feel like I play a weatherman on TV.
All right.
You put the suit on, you go up, and it's fun.
But as a weatherman, the public sits there and watches you guys on TV, and we hear, hey, it's going to rain today, and be prepared for it. Or the weather's really going to be really, really bad. And the day comes, we're prepared for it, and guess what? It's sunny. Or you tell us it's going to be sunny, and guess what? Like right now, it's raining.
But we told you it was going to be raining.
Well, today you did. You got it right today.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of these other situations. Why do weathermen screw up so much?
Let me ask you a question.
Yes?
You doing a March brackets?
Yes.
All right. Let me know how that turns out for you.
Not well.
Exactly. Predicting the future is hard. It's a science.
Yeah.
You know, we use computer mod, and this kind of relates back to the storm chasing thing where we talk about using our reports to feed into models and radar.
Right.
That's what this is. It's an evolving science. We identify patterns in the atmosphere. You're predicting the stream in a river based on where the rocks are going to be, how deep the river is, how fast the river is flowing. So you have to say, okay, I'm looking a mile downstream at a leaf in a river, and you have to predict at another point in time where in that river that leaf is going to be. And you do that based on currents and how everything flows together. So you're making a future prediction based on what you know of the river, what has been researched in the river, put into models to say that this leaf will end up at this point in the river at this time.
So that's why on a bracket I can sit there and say, here, I've got a pretty good idea on this first set of games. This is what's going to happen. But once you get deeper in the bracket, everything sits there and changes.
And it gets further and further out. You know, we are not wrong. We are not intentionally trying to be wrong. We are giving you the best guess, days out, best forecast that we have based on the models that we're looking at. I joke that I'm a weatherman and doing all this, but I take the job very, very seriously.
Yeah. For those of you watching, down at the bottom of the screen here, I've got a link to his YouTube channel. Make sure and you go check him out on his YouTube channel and see some of the work that he does, or check out KAKE TV 10 to listen to him when he talks about weather. When are you on TV usually?
I normally do weekend mornings.
Okay.
And then I fill in off and on during the week, and of course when weather gets bad, be it snowstorms or severe weather, I'm out in the field covering it. So obviously when we have severe weather anywhere in KAKE land, as we like to call it, basically the western 2/3 of Kansas, it's my hope that I will be out there every time covering that weather.
So here's something else here. Every Cruising with Kirk that I do, I have some sort of a giveaway that I do. Okay? And this just brought to light something that I want to do for the people that are listening. I want you, if you're on Facebook, which is where you're probably seeing this initially, I want you to sit there and go onto Facebook and comment on this post. And I want you to comment the total number of tornadoes that Tony has seen, because I know he knows what his number is.
I do.
So comment about the total number of tornadoes that Tony has seen to date. As of, what is today's date?
Today is March 20th.
March 20th.
And we're going to date back to my first tornado.
Yes.
Of May 14th, 1997. That is the time frame.
Man.
To which you have to cover.
That's a few years, buddy.
There's a hint. I've got at least one.
All right. And he's told you about a few others that he's done.
There you go.
So comment, and we're going to go give away a few gift certificates, and we're going to wrap up this whole trip, okay?
All right.
So for all of you that are watching, I want to thank you for watching this episode of Cruising with Kirk. And make sure that you like and share this post that we have. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. All this information here is on the screen. And if you want to know more about Tony and what he does, make sure you follow his page on YouTube. He's got amazing storm footage. And some of the places he's been and some of the situations he's been in have been pretty incredible. But other than that, guys, I want to thank you for taking time to watch this. And until our next episode of Cruising with Kirk, I thank you. And Tony?
Yeah, always a pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
See you under the mezzo.
I will see you on TV.
Take
Take care, buddy.